Some millionaire stories involve inheriting their riches, while some completely go from rags to riches. Well, what about one of being born in the former USSR to stepfather riches, just to go broke again at the age of 14? Today in this video, we are going to be uncovering the truth about how Iman Ghadzi became a multimillionaire and became one of the leading business influencers online today. Make sure you guys stay to the end of the video if you want to learn Iman's net worth. At the age of 14, Iman faced an awful burden, taking care of himself and his mother. Iman is the son of a single mother and has seen very bad conditions when he was young. When he moved to London, he decided his destiny was to succeed. When Iman was young, he had a childhood dream to become a professional footballer. However, he realized at age 15, he simply was not good enough. So Iman decided to make as much money as he could by doing just about anything he could. One of the most unique things about Iman that really makes him stand out from other business YouTubers online is he started documenting his journey to riches at the very beginning. There are videos on Iman's channel dating back to 2017 while he was still walking miles to a bookstore to learn all he could about business. I don't know any other influencers who have videos dating back this early in their journey. When it came time to start his own business, Iman decided to go with Instagram. He decided to start a business buying and selling accounts. They made a decent amount of money for a 16-year-old, but then unfortunately, one bad decision, he managed to lose it all investing in one account that failed drastically. As a young child, facing failures in anything, it's really hard. But Iman didn't give up there. As soon as he realized how much power he had on social media, it wasn't long until he started running his own social media agency, despite all these hurdles that were going on in Iman's life. After starting his own agency, it actually only took him about a week to sign his first client. It was the first time in Iman's life that he had a reoccurring income and could finally say someone was his client. This may sound impressive and borderline impossible, but it was an entire 7 months until Iman got his next client. Most people would have given up at that point, but Iman was hooked. He kept pressing more and more until he finally ended up landing a meeting with a company called Athlete. At the time, Athlete was a decently large-sized company that allowed fitness influencers to showcase their content. Iman has stated that he remembers sitting on the curb outside of the school he went to at the time, using his phone to hotspot to his computer. This is where he signed his second client. Signing this client was a massive accomplishment for Iman. It increased his monthly net income to over $15,000. Iman took what he learned with his first 2 clients and scaled more and more. He worked for another few years until he finally reached $100,000 monthly in revenue. At this point, Iman was already a millionaire at the age of 18. Quite the achievement.
You know what I mean? Like,
100,000 for the cheapest ring on the nigga finger, little bitch.
It was at this point that Iman decided to take a pivot. Iman had already had large success with big name brands as his clients, and he had a very large monthly net income. He decided at this point it was mentoring that was his true passion. This is when Iman decided to dedicate his time to teach and start a company called growyouragency.com. There was only one reason that drove Iman to decide to join the teaching industry, and it was very simple: scalability. In this clip, Iman explains what made him change his viewpoint.
But from that, we're going to get as many agency flow customers as humanly possible. At the current standing, with the amount of new extra MRR we're adding and the new customers, I'm adding an extra $3 million a month to the value of agency flow. So yeah, I mean, it's a play. I thought, I could stay in the 8-figure sandbox, but this is a play for 9 figures, multi-9 figures, $1 billion. Who knows if it works out?
During Iman's first year of running Grow Your Agency, it brought in $750,000 in revenue. Iman ended 2018 with a profit of almost $1.2 million, inspiring him to accomplish even more. He continued pushing and expanded his agency in 2019. Maintaining success during the COVID-19 pandemic was very challenging, but Iman refused to give up. Although his revenue dropped drastically, he took the opportunity to improve his services and return even stronger. He then decided to discontinue the marketing course and establish a comprehensive education business instead. He expanded his team and completely rebranded the firm. And when Iman had his comprehensive education business up and running again, it was more profitable than ever. In 2021, Iman made a decision that I'm sure he is thanking himself for now. Iman Ghadzi decided to enter the NFT market and made some solid investments. He generated over $10 million from his NFT project and other crypto-related investments. At the young age of only 22 years old, Iman's biggest achievement so far has been fighting abuse and getting himself and his mother out of a toxic environment. Because of his financial success, his mother was able to retire when he was only 19 years old. While establishing his businesses, Iman never stopped working hard on his health and fitness. He started his wellness journey early in his career, which he extended to help his friends and family. He later shared his tips and tricks on a YouTube channel, and today, many can learn from his unique content on business and building success. Now for the part of today's video that many of you guys have been patiently waiting for. Let's talk about what Iman Ghadzi's net worth is as of right now. As of November 2022, it is reported that Iman has a net worth of over $20 million. This being said, Iman has pointed out a few times on his channel that because of his crypto investments, this number actually could be more like 30 million. That's going to wrap up today's video about Iman Ghadzi and his journey to the top. It is truly inspiring to learn his story of being in poverty at a young age, which forced him to evolve as a person and teach himself high-value skills. Many of us can learn from a man like Iman, whether paying for his learning platform or not. I will leave the link to his channel in the description. As always, folks, thank you so much for watching, and don't stop pushing the limits.